What is good? We are back with episode 370 of Naruto Shippuden. Let's get straight into this masterpiece of a flashback. I cannot wait to see how this goes. I am absolutely loving Hashirama, and it's so good to see him and get to know more of him because he's so important. To think we had to wait all this time, and again, the payoff has hit like crack. And again, do you know how difficult that is to do? Insane. So shout out to Kishigoto, and let's get straight into it. Like and subscribe, join the Patreon. Wait, did I skip an episode? Oh god, sorry, I was just stopped and talked to my chat for like half an hour. They just nuked each other, right? Yes. No, sorry, I'm getting my bearings. What's his name put Kurama to sleep, and cool, I remember that. It's been a long day. Oh my god, I didn't even realize they're the opposite side. The river. Damn. And Naruto and Sasuke, they fought at a river as well, right? Man, they... Wow. Oh shit! The classic! If it's not broke, don't fix it! Have your Susanoos! Have your frickin' wood style! Have your frickin' whatever, mate! Foxes! Substitution jutsu! Nothing will beat it. Nothing. If it would only have been better if instead of a piece of wood that was left there, no, instead of that clay wood thing, it would have been a log with a leaf on it, like it normally is. That's my favorite. Shout out to Substitution Jutsu, the most powerful jutsu that you probably learn in year 1 at Naruto school. Ninja school. Sorry, I ruined the moment. Here come the comments. It wasn't substitution jutsu. It's the same thing. Come on, guys. You know what I mean. The shake and bake. The crossover. Sometimes you just got to keep it simple to defeat your foes, right? It's as simple as that. Think how long has the human evolution evolved? But how do you still knock someone right out? You give them a good right to the face. Very simple, mate. A good old right hook to the chin. Changed. Yeah. Wow. Wow. What a shot. Look at that.
今マダラがどう復活したのかは分からぬが、俺は確実に友を殺した。マダラの言ったことは正しかったのかもしれん。この状況を見据えていたのかもしれん。この状況。
This discussion is so insane. At the end of the day, he tried doing a good thing, and I believe he did succeed. So, I think it's the people after him that failed. And also, when you try to do a good deed, you can also sometimes make things worse. But you did also try to do a good deed. So there's meaning to that as well. Oh man. No, this isn't on Hashirama, bro. Again, I did say he's not perfect. I love that, by the way. I love that they're not trying to make this man perfect. That's what's amazing about this show, right? He made a lot of mistakes. But in the day, he was thinking of the children. Think of the children! And I know people will say that's cliche, and it's simple, but we're humans, bro. It's the most simple, it's the thing we've got in our hearts, we're pretty much born with, unless you're evil, is to, you know, care for the young ones. That's literally who and what we are, right? Before, you know, I was just worried there was going to be a comment like, oh, it's such a simple plot. He's just trying to protect the village and children. Well, yeah, we're very simple people. That's exactly all we want to do. Again, unless we're evil. Or, you know, some people don't want to have children. That's a completely different circumstance. They'll still try and protect their brothers and family and friends. God, I don't know. I'm very curious to see what Sasuke is going to say, bro. If after all this, that brother just says one word and leaves, then I've got no hope for him.
忍びとは目標に向け耐え忍ぶものだと。ただ何を目標に置くのかで忍びも変わる。まだらと俺のように。
忍びとは耐え忍ぶもの。目標を叶えるために。
俺にとってそれが里作りだった。
Yeah.
だがマダラは別のものを見つけたようだ。さっきオロチマルとやらが言ったマダラが復活しこの世の忍びを消すつもりとは具体的にどのようなものかは分からぬが、
ただ全てを現実にはめ己の思い通りに操ることだ。俺の兄がマダラの弟がそしてあんたたちが守ろうとしてきた全てのものを無にするものだ。兄さんはあんたの意志を直接語ることもなく受け継ぐものだったってことだ。
同胞殺しが同胞に殺されるとは皮肉なもんだ。こいつだけは俺たちの手で倒したかったぜ。
What are you gonna do with your kunai, bro?
一族殺し抜け人の汚名を浴びながらも、里にあだ
Because sometimes in Japanese they've got a short sentence, but it's long in English. Maybe I'm a slow reader, but yeah.
話す組織を監視し続けた。そして木の葉の忍びであることを誇りだと語って死んだ。あんたを一番理解した忍びがウチハ一族だったとは皮肉だな。
Not ironic, that's what he wanted.
お前の兄だけではない。わしの部下にお前の兄と同じような内谷鏡という男がいた。
二代目、あんたは内派嫌いじゃなかったか？
そういうことではない。わしはどの一族とて里にとって危険性があるものを注意深く捉えていただけだ。内派は特にそれを考慮するべき一族だったのは確かだ。
Okay.
だが本来愛情に深い内派だからこそ、時にはお前の兄や内派鏡のように
What did he say? For God's sakes! Slow down!
時には
Because they could feel such deep love. Okay. So, okay, we know that about the
お
Uchiha.
前の兄や内谷鏡のように一族の枠を超えて里のために尽くしてくれた者も少なからずいた。
内派鏡の子孫が内派止水だ。お前
Interesting. Isn't it crazy that is it? How do I explain his name? Shisu is so important to the plot, and we've barely heard him speak. I love how Kishimoto's done that with like a few characters that are so important to the plot. Danzo being another one. They have it's almost like they have their fingers everywhere. Their fingerprints. Sorry, not their fingers everywhere. Watch out.
内派鏡の子孫が内派止水だ。ただわしは誰より甘い忍びだったかもしれん。二代目様の里作りをうまく引き継げなかった。そのため団蔵に里の闇を背負わせてしまった。
Danzo, my goat!
団蔵も復讐として俺がやった。奴は最後卑怯な手を使ってでも里を守ると公言してたがな。
どうやらわしはほかげとして失敗ばかりしてしまったようじゃ。今のこのような状況を作ったのは自分の責任でも。
I don't think it's as simple as that. I really don't. There's a lot of mistakes that were made, and I love that he's explaining it. But yeah, it's not as simple as that. It's not as simple as that.
いや、三代目のせいじゃない。あなたはしっかり里のために尽くされ、全うされた。九尾の里襲来の時に俺が倒れてしまった。その期待に添えなかった。
私を差し置いてまで選ばれたのに。
By the way, this whole time, I don't want to make this weird. It's Orochimaru, of course it's weird. Also, again, this just brings up how each of these characters, the Hokages, the most powerful, well-respected leaders ever in the Leaf Village, are all not perfect and have all made mistakes. I love that. I love that. We ain't got no Sungjin Woos around here. Alright? Some of us have flaws. All of us have flaws. None of us are perfect. What was I gonna say? What else was I gonna say? Never mind. Let's carry on.
してしまったようじゃ。
九尾の里襲来の時に俺が倒れてしまった。あなたにほかげとして期
Oh
待さ
yeah,
れている。
Orochimaru. He's gripping up. What's his name? He's being sus. I'm telling you, the whole time he's got him like this. The freaking water boy. Why are they there, man? They should have told him to left the room. It should have just been Sasuke and
しっかり
Orochimaru.
里のために尽くされ、全うされた。
さあ、サスケくん、どうするの？里を潰すのか、それとも。
ただお前と俺は唯一無二の兄弟だ。お前の越えるべき壁として俺はお前と共にあり続けるさ。たとえ憎まれようともな。貴様など殺す価値もない愚かなる弟よ。俺はお前をずっと愛している。
俺は戦場へ行く。この里を、イタチを無にはさせん。
Good.
外へ飛ぶ準備ぞ。飛来神を使おうにも今は縛られておる。オロチマルとやら、お前はどうする？
もちろん同行しましょう。15は？
俺も同行する。
こんなのについていったら確実に死ぬ。隙を見て逃げよう。
I just don't understand why they're there. So
ここ
weird.
からの眺めは懐かしいぞ。
今だよね。なんだ？
カリン。
ほう、かつての良質な実験体がこうも集まるとはね。
すまなかった、カリン。
そんな言葉許されると思うからこれがろくでなし。あのね、オロチマル様、サスケがね、うちをね、刺してね。
奇遇ね、私もよ。
仕方ねえな。
誰ぞ？チャクラとあの赤髪からして渦巻き一族だな。
連中の中にさらにバカが一人加わるとは、マダラもびっくりだろうよ。
オロチマル、どうしてサスケに協力することにしたのじゃ。お前は里を潰そうとしていたのに。
兜の中に入っていて分かった。
Ah.
私の生き方を真似し、全てを蓄積していた兜も失敗した。今はサスケくんの違う生き方に興味があるだけ。あの子は兜と違い、私を真似なかったから。
おかげたちよ。
Interesting answer. We're just going to completely ignore that Karen crap that just happened. It's not about Karen at all. It was just really strange timing. I don't believe a word Orochimaru just said. Time will tell. Very interesting. And there might be a truth to the lie, but time will tell.
私を真似なかったから。
里を見守ってきたこの顔岩の上よりしっかりと里を目に焼き付けようぞ。
He's like, my brother's so cringe, but I love him.
息子に会える。
待ってろよ、まだ。いつの世も戦いよ。だが戦争もこれで最後ぞ。行くぞ。
The quadruple aura farm! That might be a world's first. That has to be a world's first. Aura farming on your statue that was made to aura farm. Insane. There's just some characters you kind of just... It's not that you just have to ignore them. It's very unfortunate. I just don't really... I get Jugo's character, kind of, right? I just don't really get the water boys and Karens. And that's fine. You know? Guys. His name's Kishigoto. Not every character you make is going to be a 10. Let's be honest. Other than Sakura, everyone else is like a 9, 8, or a 7. So, that's not a bad ratio. That's not a bad ratio at all. You know what's crazy? Everything we just saw was insane. The craziest thing is that the main character's dad is back. And that was barely mentioned. I said, oh shit, oh yeah. Everything we just watched happened. And then the show just reminded you, oh shit, yeah, oh Naruto's gonna be his dad, oh my god. Just in case it wasn't already elite enough. No, it got revealed before, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I called it anyway when she had red hair. You know, because I call everything from this show, except, you know, the most important thing. Completely missed that one, didn't I? Man, that was so good. And I have to give... I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm torn between Itachi and Sasuke for MVP. And you know what? It makes sense to give it to Sasuke. And that's what I'm going to do. Good for him. Good for his brother. And it seems like Sasuke is back. Aren't you a bit excited for what is to come? Well, I don't know if my voice is telling you. I know what's coming. We are going to get a frickin' 10v1. 10v2, sorry. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know what's to come. I don't know how they're going to go about this. Because these four are so OP. And then I don't know if all the Hokages, the current Hokages, are still alive. I don't know how they're going to make Madara and Obito do this. And I can't wait. Those two are going against everyone. Everyone in the show, pretty much. You might as well have the whole cast of Naruto versus those two. And they still might win. It's crazy that you've managed to show this insane character that I still don't think is going to lose. Against who? Against everybody. Because he is just him. He just is. He is just that guy. If I'm putting my money on anyone, and it's not good to bet, it's Haram brothers. But if I'm putting my money on anyone, I'm putting on Madara. 50 G's, baby. I'm putting that shit on Madara, boys. MVP goes to Sasuke. He was brilliant this episode. Itachi, the flashbacks, beautifully done. What a way to end it. I mean, that's got to be somebody's wallpaper, right? Well, the Karen part I didn't like. The Karen and the water boy part. I just don't get that. Oh, you're true. You're true. You understand. I actually haven't stood up today. You've got a point, M. So I can see why you don't think I'm excited. I am very excited. I am. That's why I can't stand up. And you can make do with that information as you will. Let's get into the next episode. We are so back! So back! Got it? Ah! Am I seeing things, or am I just down bad, or is the title? Never mind. Is that? We might have to edit this out. Am I seeing things, or is that the name of the title? I might be seeing.
こんなこと続けてて大丈夫なの？ナルト。
He's cooked.
どこに行った？奴が消えた。奴は。
I'm not gonna lie, Mr. B. You need to lock in, brother. Yes, I have a limp. I played football the other day. Unk is getting old. That's why I haven't stood up. My brother B, you need to lock in, bro. I'm not gonna lie right now. Yes, you've helped, but you need to lock in, brother. Why don't you give everyone your freaking, what's it called, chakra? So then there's double chakra. Sorry. I know he doesn't deserve this. I know you're all Team B. I'm Team A. That's what I am. Wait, isn't his brother called A? Okay, then that doesn't really... I'm Team M, mate. Let's go, Madara.
そんだけで力が湧いてくる。
逃げたか。仲間の死の痛みをつながりとのたまうなら、仲間を無理に守る必要もなかろう。
He knows it's just a waiting
な
game.
んだよ、ヘリクツ野郎。お前のそういうところがめちゃめちゃ大嫌いだ。
やはり間違いない。このチャクラ。柱。
Ten-Tails. Oh, so that's what's been happening throughout the whole show. The frickin' Ten-Tails Geodude statue has been putting that frickin' sound in my ears the whole show. Oh my god, now I'm immune to it. Let's go. It literally doesn't do anything to me. I've been hearing this the whole show. Hashirama Jutsu.
10秒天変地をやるつもりだ。
なんだよそれ。てっぺん。
Yeah, no sevens.
本気に構えてんじゃねえ。
It's called the Cataclysm. That's probably one of the top 5 worst words you want to hear against you.
もうそろそろ鎮中力になった方がいいんだろうがな。
Oh, it's a nuke.
これからだぞ。楽しい。
カカシ先生。
ナルト、こっちを頼む。
カカシ先生。
That's smart to take him and Kakashi out of the fight. That's so smart. Bro.
さすがに少しは掃除できたろ。
またナルトが守ってくれたんだ。
Did he protect himself?
効かねえな。
I knew it. Oh, run. All of you run.
強がってもここまでのようだな。次の楽しみもできたことだ。ご退場願おうか。そろそろ。
みんな
無駄なことだ。
Where are the Sakura haters now? We're still here, bro. That's going to be the top comment. I know it is. Bastards. Let's go, Obito! Kakashi, I don't know who I want to win.
やはりお前の心には迷いがある。今までにも俺をやろうと思えばやれたはず。あのお前が戦争中に敵に情けをかけるとはな。後ろめたさか。凛を守れなかったと。俺との約束を守れなかったことで。
Why isn't he saying that he killed her? Say that you saw him.
オビト、もうやめにしてくれないか。お前のかつての夢はおかげになることだった。ナルトはな、今でもそうなんだよ。お前は知らず知らずのうちに
He's realized it.
自分と今のナルトを重ね、ナルトの言葉をかつての己の言葉として聞きたがってる。ナルトの気持ちがわからないお前じゃないはずだ。お前はまだ戻れる。昔の自分をもう一度。俺が戦争を起こした理由がお前と凛のことだけだと思っているなら、見当違いもいいところだ。知っているさ、すべて。凛が自らお前の来切りに突っ込み、俺で死を選んだことも。
I knew there was context. I knew.
あの時、凛は霧隠れにさらわれて、賛美の陣中力にされていた。
Okay.
お前たちを木の葉へ追い立てるために追いかけるふりまでしてな。お前、それをどうして？
みんなはここに残れ。
隊長、増援を待ちましょう。
時間はない。霧隠れは凛を何かの実験体に使おうとしてさらったんだ。
一人では無理です。
一人じゃない。口寄せの術。
The gang.
増援が来たら伝えろ。俺たちは凛を追って先行したと。
わかりました。
待っていろ凛。お前は絶対に守る。
You know, I already don't like how they've gone about this. Why would they reveal it and then they're doing the flashback anyway? It would have been so good if they'd just done the flashback and we saw why Rin did, why, you know, what happened between Rin and... I don't understand why we got told that she ran into his arm and then we are still doing the flashback. You get what I'm saying? Bit of a strange decision in my opinion. Don't get me wrong, I'm still really excited to see everything, but I'm sure there's more to it still. Do we know Rin's family name? I've forgotten it. It might not be important.
何か変。
今はとにかく逃げるんだ。
Wait.
何かを感じるの。
Oh no.
私の中にもう一人何かがいるような
Oh,
感
they
じ。
already did it.
どういうことだ。吹っ切るぞ。
Okay, it's not important. Okay. Nohara.
だけど私は意識を奪われて。私はこの葉には戻れない。
何を言っている。
カカシ、すぐに私を殺して。
何を言ってるんだリー。
私は利用されてる。このままだとこの葉を襲うかもしれないの。
Smart girl.
オビトにお前を守ると約束した。
霧隠れは凛が木の葉に戻った時点で凛の中の賛美を暴走させ木の葉を襲わせるつもりでいたのだ。凛はそれが分かっていて敵に向けたお前の来霧を利用し自害した。たとえお前がどう言おうと俺にとって凛を守れなかったお前は偽物だ。よって死んだ凛は偽物でしかない。
Wow. Yeah, he's too far
凛は
gone.
生きていてこそ凛なのだ。 俺が本当に絶望したのは世界そのもの。
I get it.
こ
I
の
get it.
偽物の世界にだ。
かつてのお前ならナルトと同じことを感じ言うはずだ。そして今でもそうだと。
見てみろ。俺の心には何もありゃしない。この風穴はこの地獄の世界に開けられたものだ。かつての俺のここには痛みしかなかった。それに何の意味がある。だから全てを捨てた。リンの墓の前で、俺の墓の前で。カカシ、もういいんだ。リンはここにいる。
好きだよカカシ。
お前にとって理想の俺も一緒にな。
俺はほかげになるぞ。
I know right now some of you were bawling your eyes out, man. Oh, God, that is so sad. My God, that is so sad. This is so bloody well written, bro.
もういいんだ。好きなものを望め。この現実の世界では全て手に入る。お前の心の穴もすぐに埋められる。
リンはもういないんだ。生きていたリンの思いまで消すな。
I mean, sometimes you can't choose who you fall in love with sometimes. But I get what you mean. This also, you know what? This is why this is brilliant. This explains, and we've been alongside a Kakashi for 800 episodes. Some of us who've watched the fillers, you know what I mean. It explains so much of how and why he is the way he is. It's so cool and brilliant that we're this deep into a show and we're getting why the character is the way they are. And then now you can look back, and even some of you who are rewatching the show will rewatch it completely differently because you're aware of this scene, of course, right? It's just brilliant, man. It's just so good.
リンは命をかけて里を守り残そうとしたんだ。一人で妄想ばかり穴に詰め込んでみても心の穴が埋まるわけがない。
What the hell? Oh. Back to mouth and throat stuff. Classic Kishimoto. That nearly got me. You know, I had someone comment that they can't watch my reactions anymore because I'm not crying. What a schizo. Cry! What do you want me to do, mate? I have an onion nearby. Let me just rub an onion on my face. I'm sorry. I'm not heartless, I promised. You can see clearly when you watch them reaction. Go and watch it, rewind, watch when I see little Rin, and you'll see my face change. What do you want me to do, man? Onion Mario. Okay. Yeah. And then I responded, I was like, you're an idiot if you think I'm going to force myself to cry for views or I can't just force myself to cry. And his response was, oh, so that's how you take criticism? Wow. You can't make that up, bro. Oh, you can't make... Some people... now I'm crying. Now I'm crying. You know what makes me cry? Stupidity. Oh, that's hilarious. I could not help laugh at that. There you go, guys. There you go. Farm it. Guys, I only cry through laughter. You've seen me cry many times through laughter. I guess that's why I look so young and supple at the age of 33. I don't know why I said the word supple. Didn't like that. Oh, God. There you go. You guys got me crying. That was brilliant, man. Yeah, go back and watch. You'll see. It nearly got me. Nearly got me. I don't fight it or anything. I just have to be honest. I know when I feel emotional when I'm watching something. Do you know what I mean? That was brilliant. Man, who the hell do I give MVP there? Probably Sakura. Yeah, probably Sakura. I'd love to... I was going to give it to Naruto. But it has to be Obito or Kakashi. You know what? I feel like Kakashi hasn't gotten one in so long. And I don't think I've spoken enough about Kakashi. Kakashi! You guys know how much I do like Kakashi. But you guys know that the characters that I prefer, and everyone's different, I much prefer, because I'm a loud, obnoxious, emotion on my sleeve character. So I can relate more to those guys. Whereas I'm sure there are, you've got the Gons and the Killuas. That's why Hunter x Hunter's the GOAT. You've got your Gons and you've got your Killuas. Right? You've got your Liarios, you've got your Sasukes. Right? I am that. That's why you might not hear me glaze certain characters just because I don't relate to them as much. But a lot of people will have Kakashi as their S-tier character. Right? He's a really good character. He's just not my favorite. Do you understand the difference between that? I hope. No, we're good. This is Naruto. I don't even need to explain. You guys are amazing in the comments. I don't even need to explain myself. Wallahi, if this was JJK, I'd have to stop. I'd have to get a whiteboard out to explain the difference between a brilliant character and my favorite character. I'd have to be like, okay, guys, this isn't hate. And I have to say, in my opinion, about 10 times. Maybe 11. I genuinely, but you guys are amazing. So shout out to the Naruto fans. You all know what I mean. Sorry, I've got PTSD because I'm currently reacting to JJK. And, oh man, that fan base. Anyway. Oh, erased, you didn't understand what I meant. Anyway. Oh, I get what you mean. Sorry, I get what you mean. I didn't understand what you meant. My bad, erased, you're joking. Again, I've got PTSD. JJK jokes in the chat. You guys have got to be careful. Yeah, so, and just so you guys know, there are characters like Killua. He's probably, if I would say, from that archetype, from the quiet, you know what I mean? Like, you've got the quiet ones and you've got the loud ones. Obviously, they've got their loud moments. But Killua is my S tier when it comes to that. If you have to choose the two. But anyway, the reason I've brought all this up is because maybe people haven't heard me talk much about Kakashi. I do really think he's a good character. He's just not my favorite. That's it. So that's probably why I haven't spoken about him much. But he's brilliant. The show wouldn't be the same. The show would not be the same without him. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, that's a very good point, Joe Pro. That's a very good point. Geralt is one of my favorite characters of all time, and you're right. You're right. Brilliant for bringing him up. Geralt from The Witcher is from the Kakashi variant, the Killua, the Sasukes. That's a very good point. I think Geralt, I think it's different when you're playing a video game, of course, because you are the character. But Geralt's just so unique because he'll say 2 or 3 words, but then when you get a sentence or a paragraph from him and the writing's brilliant, it hits so much harder. Whereas I would say Kakashi's a bit more of a talker than Geralt, and we've seen him joke around and muck about. No, that's a great point. Bringing up Geralt, bringing up, the Mandalorian from, the Mandalorian, what's his name? I've forgotten his name. There are many more characters as well. Megumi's a great character from that archetype that I really enjoy. So there are times where I will prefer, because I prefer Megumi to Yuji, right? But most of the time, they're not my favorite. Let's just say that. But he's a brilliant character. So I just want everyone to know, because there may be times where I haven't glazed Kakashi enough. And if you're wondering why, and the Sasukes and stuff like that, it's because I have a personal, and you guys all know it. You guys know most of my favorite characters, right? I do think that trope works better for a villain. Not trope. I keep saying trope. It's not a trope. It's a character type. It's how humans are as well. The reason I brought this up is that so you don't think I don't like Kakashi. He's a brilliant character. He's not my favorite. I do like him, but that's why I haven't spoken enough about him. I feel like I haven't spoke about him a lot. I hope he's got a lot of MVPs, and he's going to get this one as well. The reason I love this episode is because it explains why he is the way he is. I feel like this is the conclusion to seeing why Kakashi is. I would say a bit of... He's not... I wouldn't say he's an introvert, but he's got introvert tendencies. You know what I mean? There are some people... People think there are just introverts and outroverts. There are some people that are nearer to one than the other. And Kakashi reminds me of that. Actually, in that point, he might be relatable to me because I think I'm on that middle. I'm more of an outrovert than an introvert, but I'm there as well. You know what I mean? There are some people that kind of drift in the middle. But man, while I was watching this episode, this is going to sound so cringe, but I am cringe. Kakashi's life flashed before my eyes. Does that make sense? Because I for some reason, yeah, Pog. What I mean by that is I've remembered everything. It was like I don't know. It was like I was getting a reasoning on why Kakashi is the way he is. Very sheltered, keeps to himself, very protective of the ones he loves. That's what I mean. So this is such an important episode for Kakashi's character. And I love that, man. I love that. I just checked the list and he's 7th, tied with Kasame and Sasori. Nice. If you're tied with Kasame and Sasori, you're not doing bad at all. And now he gets one more. So Kakashi is officially 6th on the MVP list. Love to see it. Unless I got one guide, but I trust Jofro. Either way, I just thought I'd have to... I don't know why. It's not like I feel like I have to defend myself. Thankfully, you know, the Naruto fandom on my channel. I couldn't ask for... And I've glazed you guys enough. I've given Kishigoto so many flowers. Let me give you guys some flowers as well. You guys are brilliant when it comes to not spoiling. When it comes to just having brilliant chats about, you know, disagreements as well. Those are the important parts. It's very easy to have a conversation with someone and about stuff you agree on. But when we... Yeah, but why don't you cry? Okay. I told you, I have cried many times. Tears of joy. What more could you ask for in the world? Thank God. Anyway, shout out to you guys for being amazing in the comments and in the chat and everything else. Like and subscribe if you haven't. MVP goes to Kakashi. He was amazing this episode. And as if we've not already enjoyed what we're watching, we've still got so much to go. Like, we've still got so many insane stuff just around the corner. But I am getting sad because every episode we watch means I'm getting closer and closer to finishing this masterpiece. And only the special games, shows, animes give you that feeling towards the end. Where it's like, it's such a strange feeling that you rarely feel. It's like a perfect mix of happiness and sadness. And I know some of you know what I'm talking about. Like, you know when you're watching the last 10 episodes of Hunter x Hunter, or the last 10 episodes of AOT or Vinland Saga. You know, holy shit, the people who have just watched the last few episodes of One Piece, they must be crying their... You must be like crying and laughing. Do you know what I mean though? You get that. Or when you've been playing a brilliant game and you know you're in that final quest. And you just got that feeling that just, damn, I'm so happy I've witnessed this game and played it, but I'm so sad it's over. And then you start sometimes thinking ahead to like, how am I going to play another game or how am I going to watch another show? That's what Naruto's doing. You want to see how it ends, but you're so sad it's ending. That's a perfect way to put it. And that, I just thought of that myself, and I definitely didn't read it from someone in the chat. That was from my brain. No, I can't take the credit. I can't be stealing chat's bars. Remember though, some things have to end for better things to begin. That was from me. No, it wasn't. It was from chat again. But this is from me. Through life, you'll have cakes and you'll have pies. Remember to be a cake. Anyway, like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.